Pull a pin already, a place where average veterans come to share their opinions about the world we live in. We can't guarantee you're going to like our opinions.
But we promise you, we're going to give you our opinions anyway.
I'm Jim.
And I'm Nate. And let's pull the pin already on our opinions.
Oh gosh, I can't believe we got to keep doing stuff like that. But anyways, we'll probably be canceled soon anyway.
Disclaimer, we are not medical doctors. Anything we talk about does not constitute medical opinions.
Medical advice. We can
medical
do
advice.
medical opinions, right?
Do medical opinions. Yeah, whatever I just said.
Well,
I don't think we're talking about medical anything anyway, but I
don't know. 78% of people's opinions are advice anyway, right?
Made up statistics.
All right. Well, anyway, this is our War Room episode because we love doing War Rooms because we get to talk about a bunch of stuff and we bring headlines in from the mainstream media and we share opinions on them. And we do or do not read the articles. We know you don't either because you're busy like us and you have lives and jobs and things like that. So we're going to tell you what they're about. And we're even going to tell you how to feel about them sometimes. And why is that important, Nate?
Because we're average veterans with our average opinions. We've been around the average world. And we know everything about opinions.
Averagely, right. Anyway, so let's get into some headlines, Nate, right?
Here comes my facts. I mean, opinions.
All right, first one. Capitol Police destroyed all evidence about Nancy Pelosi.
It's pretty good that they know it was destroyed. Like, you know it was destroyed. What are you going to do with the Capitol Police?
Well, first of all, who? Like, is there one guy in the Capitol Police that did this? Is the entire department said, "Oh, we're going to protect Nancy Pelosi"?
Doesn't the Capitol Police report to the Speaker of the House?
Probably.
I think.
Yeah, I think she's in charge of. Yeah.
Well, she's not Speaker of the House anymore, but anyways, but yes.
Right. But so that's what I'm saying. So is it the evidence guy that did it? Is it the guy in charge that told the evidence guy? I mean,
she's no longer Speaker of the House, so you can destroy everything, right? Once you're not in that position anymore, you can just destroy.
Well, I don't know. I mean, there's definitely a motive for it if they don't want to find out the truth. But I mean, didn't the chief of the Capitol Police, whatever he's called, didn't he come out and slam her for all the stuff she did?
Oh, did he?
Yeah, because I know recently she's trying to say it's a he said, she said thing right now. And I saw this on like CNN or something. She's trying to say that it was Trump that wouldn't give the people January 6th. Like she's trying to now revitalize the whole thing they just spent years investigating. She's trying to say Trump was the one that didn't give the help on January 6th. Instead of her declining it, she's trying to now blame Trump again. And I thought we went through this in the beginning, right? Didn't they, in the beginning, try to he said, she said, blame each other?
Don't they always?
Yeah, I mean, but I thought it came out that it was directly, there was a request for her. So the evidence is obviously destroyed. But in the end, like, nobody's got a copy of this evidence? I mean, didn't people report on it? Like, I don't know, man. This stuff is starting to get more like PSYOP stuff. Like, I think the CIA is just running the whole world, man. I think that's what's happening. And right now, we're just the next project.
And as they always say, what's going to happen to them?
Yeah, nothing. Well, what's going to happen to us, right? Are we going to
everything?
We going to man up, take up arms, and overthrow all the corruptness? I think one of our commenters said that we're all going to come together and fight like before. And anyways, yeah. Well, I got to be careful.
That'd be good. That'd be good if the Americans came together.
Can you go outside? Hey, out! Oh my gosh!
You can bring that dog to the rallies, and
Right? Yeah, But I mean, like, do you see it around you? Do you see, like, obviously the militia, not a militia, exists, but do you see your neighborhood, your community coming together and fighting? And what would they be fighting against? Now, don't get me wrong. If we were physically invaded by another country, I can see that happening. But if we have an internal civil war, I don't know how this happens. Like, I don't know how it happens. It's not like before. It'll have to be a small faction that stands up for the majority while everybody sits back and, plays on their Xbox. I'm not getting involved.
Yeah, it will never ever be a full grown civil war in this country again. But
But politics gave me a joke.
Politics need to stop. I mean, it never will because they've grown too big, and Americans to let them grow so big. So now
Well, it's
Americans
like
have to grow big themselves and fix the problem.
right, it's like the media. I mean, if there's nothing to report, nobody's watching, right? You know what I mean? If we don't have headlines, we do 3 an episode. You know what I mean? Like, but at the end of the day, I mean, if nobody's reporting it, so these people have to justify their jobs, so they have to create drama. They have to create something. The media loves that. The media loves to do that. That's why you got such a disparity in the reportings on, mass shootings. Like, who wants to watch another shooting in Chicago? It's boring. Nobody wants to watch it anymore because they've come to expect it every day. You know, to most of the people in the world, they don't even realize it's happening, but they don't report on that crap. But you get one white kid that goes in and shoots up a school, and now all of a sudden we're talking about what gender it is and what its manifesto is, and like, but there's shootings every freaking day. So you just got to
Yeah.
remember. I mean, these people need to justify their jobs. So, I mean, did you ever
Well,
do that? Did you ever go down to motor pool and like, you're supposed to be down there for 2 hours and you got to figure out what to do. So you just kind of make something up.
every Monday.
Yeah, right.
Like, so we inspected this vehicle last Monday. He hadn't driven all week, and now we're inspecting again this Monday. It didn't move.
Right, right, exactly. Well, you never know what could happen to you, right? But so
Yeah.
what you do, you grab a broom and sweep a clean floor or whatever. You know what I mean? It's human nature, I guess.
Get on the creeper, look like you're doing something underneath the Humvee for like
Sleeping, right?
45 minutes.
Yep, exactly. So, I mean, again, even we do it, it's expected. It's just call it for what it is.
Next headline.
Like to read. Oh, this is good. I got a lot to say about this, but let's just Rep. Lauren Boebert, Colorado rep, Republican, splits from Democrat Beetlejuice date. Now you saw all this drama.
No, I have no idea what this headline is.
Are you
Jim,
serious,
please
dude?
explain to us. No,
Are you kidding me? Well, you know
never
who
heard of it.
Lauren Boebert is, right?
I know who she is. I don't
She's
know
a
where she's from or anything,
she's a
but
big mouth Republican
yeah,
that you think is fighting the good fight for all of us normal folks out there, and we appreciate that kind of stuff. And she screams and shouts on the floor, almost like a Taylor Greene, that lady. And I think people appreciate what she does, right? Well, apparently she went to a theater. There's a video of it, which I'm not going to show you, but there's a video of it. You should go check it out. She went to theater with a date, and she was vaping. She was taking video with her cell phone. You got it on video. I don't know why they have night vision videos in the theater. I guess maybe they want to protect themselves. But the dude's groping her breast. She's got both hands in his crotch. I mean, she's
Lauren
just putting,
does.
yes,
Oh,
she's just putting on a complete display of, you know,
affection.
right, exactly, and concern for everyone around her. Right. So the point is this whole thing's going back. Well, she's going through a divorce. She puts out this apology. I mean, so it's on both sides. Like the Democrats say, oh, she needs to go. There's Republican people. Oh, even her husband is trying to protect her job. Like maybe he's going to get the divorce. He's going to get alimony. So he wants her
Alimony.
to keep. Yeah, he wants to keep making a lot of money. Um, but it's just the craziest thing. And this dude she was dating, she was on a date with, is a Democrat who owns a gay bar, who hosts drag queen shows. And she's a Republican. That's the part that disturbs me the most.
What's Beetlejuice date? What's Beetlejuice?
Well, the Beetlejuice was the movie, the show. It was a play. It was a play of Beetlejuice, the show.
That,
You remember Beetlejuice, the
yeah,
show?
that's what.
I just said it 3 times and nothing's happened. So
They were out there watching it, or what?
yeah, they went to this show with a
Gotcha.
whole
Okay,
bunch of
okay.
people in it. The kids are in the theater.
I
The
must have
lady
missed that part.
behind her actually told her, "Hey, can you stop vaping? I got a kid back here." You know what I mean? And she was just think she got kicked. They got kicked out.
As they
You
should.
know, she was probably drunk. But I guess the point I'm saying is some people are trying to defend her. Like, I mean, we could probably look into our past. I think we were just talking about this stuff. We can look into our past and say, we've done stupid crap. You know what I mean? We've done a lot of dumb crap, public, intoxication stuff. We've done dumb stuff.
No.
I might have, you know, and I understand that. But even then, if I got caught doing that, I would have consequences because I'm representing the US military if I'm overseas doing stuff like this. You know what I mean? And we had it. We had a lot of people who couldn't do that. And I was young. You know what I mean? When you're young, you think, none of the rules apply to you and you're over, whatever, everything. This lady's like 38 years old, dude. And she's blaming a divorce for this. Like, are you serious? Most people drink. You know what I mean?
Maybe she was too
Well,
much.
she was drinking, but most people drink at home and wallow in their sorrows or whatever. You know what I mean? Just like, why would you even put yourself in this scenario, dude? I just, I look, I don't know, man. I think she needs to go. I think, just because she's not a representation of what, if she can't handle a divorce, how's she going to handle the country problems? You
Right,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
right.
Like, how's she, or the state problems? She's obviously, in her own state. How's she going to handle those problems? She can't even handle divorce. You know what I mean? Like, so what happens every time you get under stress? And I get it. And maybe you need a leave of absence, like Fetterman, like a permanent one. Maybe you need a leave of absence. Hey, look, I'm under a lot of stress. I can't provide for my community like I was, elected to do. I need, we should have backup. We should have a bench. You know what I mean?
Next.
You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, dude. Like, how do you do this? Lauren, you're a disappointment. I don't care if your policies are good, like, like we talk about Trump, mean tweets, whatever. And I think, yes, that's some criticism that Trump deserves. You're the president. You don't act like this. And her policies may be good, but this, I think, is worse than anything Trump's done because they used to dig up Trump's past. She's literally in office right now doing this stuff. Like that drunken Republican, or I think he's a Republican that showed up to speak. Once you get in a position, you need to act the position. We did this, right? You were
Yep.
a policeman out there, a military policeman. You uniform everything. That's why you have guard mount inspection. You go out there and you act professional because you're in a position. Then when you're off duty, you can go whatever, smoke a rope or you know what I mean? Like this stuff really bothers me.
You gotta act professional. No chem light tag on the midnight shift. Anyways.
Well, you do that, right? You do that, but you do that under the assumption nobody's watching,
You
right?
hope. You hope.
But if people show up and you get caught doing it, then you suffer the consequences because you knew it was wrong. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Just,
You knew you shouldn't be doing it.
just like
It's
this
not.
headline's wrong.
Yeah, it's not hard. Get your crap together, man.
No,
I think you get her out
look
of
at
here.
this. More political stuff on the headlines. Imagine that.
Oh yeah, well this is ballot stuff and stuff. We're going to talk about some election stealing stuff here that you guys are going to be like not believe and just be like, oh, Trump is at it again. No, not really, because Democrat produces video alleging Bridgeport mayor stole election by stuffing ballot boxes.
I'm gonna guess the Bridgeport mayor is a Democrat.
They're both
Is that
Democrats. Yeah, it
okay?
was a Democratic race. Yeah.
I don't know anything about it. I don't live in Bridgeport. I don't know who the mayor is.
Yeah, both of them Democrats. So, but it's so funny because this is great because watch this. This will get probably no coverage, not much coverage because obviously it's getting some, but it's probably right wing, media that's covering this because the left wing knows they can't touch this because they talk about this, then it debunks everything they're saying about Trump and all the Republicans that are going against theirs. It's just like the whole Georgia. What's that damn dumb lady's name who keeps thinking she won the election in Georgia? Man, I don't remember her name. Oh my God, this guy again. He's coming back again. Like this is a
Every day
say
he loves you.
hello. Say hello. Say hi. Look, you gotta look at the camera. There you go. Wow. She can't hear you. No, he can't hear you. But you know what I'm saying? This is getting ridiculous. So this is the hypocrisy showing its face and it's gonna get ignored. We know it, right? So what?
Of course.
Or they'll do everything they can for this one and be like, come on, cat. This guy's gonna sit on my lap. So all right. Yeah. All it takes is a little. I was going to say the P word.
Little
A
pussy
little
to
P.
distract you. I'll say it for you.
I was going to say a little in my lap, and it's over.
We're going to move on the headline and quickly end this episode because we're about to get
right,
kicked off.
right, exactly. So, more hospitals across the U.S. are bringing back mask mandates. Wow. Well, you know what? What do you think first? I'll let you go with this. Why I stroke my cat.
And we're out of here. We're doing this show.
No. Come on. This kitty. So what do you think?
If people are going to abide by it, they're going to keep doing it. Just don't wear them when you go in there.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Well, yeah, you'll get the people chase you down. I told you, I almost got in a fight at the VA hospital over that.
Is it a law?
I don't know. I don't know if they have the authority to do that.
No. Yeah. Get on out of here.
So, but
That's it.
I
That's like the signs on the front door. This is a firearm-free place. Okay, sure it is. Not by law, it's not. See ya.
right, right. Well, I know in some states you're not allowed to bring into private property unless they approve it. I think, yeah, I think in some states, well, they're all different, but you're allowed to carry. You just can't go on their property if you don't want to carry. But
Well, I guess what state it is, but it's not illegal to carry. If it's not illegal by the state, then you can't tell me it's
right, but
illegal.
private
But
property,
you can not have me go in there if you know I have
yeah,
one.
some states, they say private property is private property. But anyways, the mask mandate thing, I was going to say this is one of those things where I don't really mind in hospitals because hospitals like our schools are like a petri dish of that's why I hate
So
going to them.
so schools should wear them too.
No, no, because those are
But you just
kids.
said it's like a school.
Yeah, but those are kids. Kids need to build their immune system. Adults are usually, you probably come home with more from the hospital than you do, you know. But what I'm saying is I don't mind the hospitals because of, all these people in the hospitals crammed together, coughing it all up, like, and they're just nobody's cleaning those places. You know what I mean? But I don't think it should be mandatory. Like I think a hospital's, I guess that's what I'm saying. I don't think it should mandatory anything, but I think a hospital's a good place to wear a mask if you're going to wear one. That's my point. I
Oh,
know it took a long
gotcha.
time to get that point out, but anyway, let's get out of this episode because I don't know. This cat is distracting. Um, Anyways, thanks again, Nate, for showing up. Thank you all for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, comments. As long as they're not ridiculous, stupid stuff. But no, even bring the ridiculous, stupid stuff. It gives us something to laugh about when we're not on the show. But thanks. Until then, Godspeed.
And pull the pin already. Boom.
Thanks for joining us here. Pull the pin already. We hope you had as much fun as we did. If you like what we do, go ahead and hit that like button and share this video with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. But most importantly, leave a comment below. Let us know if you agree or disagree with our opinions. Hope to see you here next time on Pull the Pin Already.